wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, here we go. It is a Friday. Welcome to the KVJ Show. Are you all ready to go?
We are ready.
Okay.
We're primed.
I'm ready. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you look like you got it all together, man.
What happened to your head?
What do you mean?
Did you hurt yourself?
I did. I had a flat ironing accident, Kevin.
Oh, no. What happened?
She's new to hot hairstyling products. I burned myself a lot, too, when I was a teenager, and that's when I was new to it.
Look how bad it did. It got me right on the forehead.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And it sizzled there for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right. I'm not good with a flat iron. I'm not good with hot things in general that you got to hold.
It's tricky.
It is tricky because then what happens is my hair goes into my eyes, and then I can't see anything, and then
I can't tell you how many times I burned myself when I was a young girl on my neck. And
girl, hair problems. I get it now.
Us young girls got to stick together.
I totally get it now.
You ladies and your beauty regimens. Yeah.
We're bonding over here, Kevin. What are you doing?
Oh, she's braiding my hair. We're girls now.
You do a lot of lady things.
We're sisters.
Yes,
We are.
I can see that. It's nice. You have something to bond on. All right, well, here we go. It is a Friday, big old day, heading into the weekend. Lots of activities going to be going on this weekend. So if you want a rundown of all the cool things to happen, we'll let you know some of the big highlights. But you can also grab those details anytime you want off our website at kvjshow.com. We'll get those posted up today for you. And they're also going to be coming in your KVJ Weekly E-Blast, keeping you up on everything going on with KVJ and in South Florida. You can get that by going to kvjshow.com and signing up. So here we go. We got a Friday. We're global on the WRMF app, and you can also check us out. Watch the KVJ Show right now on YouTube. Just look for the KVJ Show and check us out on KVJ TV.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people will talk today about the Jussie Smollett case. In case you didn't see it, later yesterday, we found out that Jussie was found guilty of 5 charges of staging this anti-gay and racist attack. Prosecutors say he lied to police and took up hundreds of work hours with his fake crime that they say never happened, and I guess the jury agreed. His defense attorney has announced already they're going to be appealing this decision. The next court hearing in the case is scheduled for January 27th. He wasn't taken into custody because that doesn't happen until sentencing. So he could get anywhere from nothing at all to like years in prison because the crimes are all class 4 felonies. But experts say it's unusual for somebody with no criminal record to get prison time. But I don't know, this is such a high-profile case. Will they try to make an example out of somebody who lies to the police? I don't know. If he starts appeal process, does that start before his sentencing?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you would. They would have the appeal because. I would think so.
Well, Ted Bundy would still stay in jail or in prison while he was filing for an appeal.
So he'll get you sentencing even as you're working on your appeal, and if the sentencing says you go to jail, you go to jail.
And maybe every case is different, but I know people have been in prison and serving time waiting for an appeal.
Yeah, he's already there. He's not getting out. Right? Did they take him into custody, or how does that work?
He's not taken into custody yet until he's sentenced, and that won't happen until next year now.
That's such a weird place to be in. You're probably going to go to jail. I don't know if he is going to go to jail, but when you have to wait out a year for your sentencing.
It's a great question. Will he go to jail? Because he was convicted of 5 charges. They're all class 4 felonies.
And it was, 3 years per
charge, is the max.
So you could be looking at 15 years if somebody really hated him.
Which I don't think is going to happen.
No.
But will they give him like 1 year just to say, hey, you can't be doing this?
You know, the worst part of it, because I don't know about the jail time, but the thing that I thought would be most damaging is the restitution on the police hours spent on investigating it. To me, that could be a pretty serious fine, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I think each count has a $25,000 fine. So if you add all those up,
Plus the time, I think what they were saying is that for all the police hours that they paid, so you got to make restitution on that. Actually put us on a goose chase.
yeah, I think they counted it to be over $100,000 that
Okay.
they wasted
All right.
in man hours.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad
It's
as I thought
not
it'd be.
as bad as I thought it would
Okay.
be. Yeah.
And he's still double downing. They're still saying he's innocent.
He is just, I'm so innocent. Even though the guys that did it were like, we did it and you paid us and you wrote us a check.
Everything says you've done it, but you're still saying you didn't.
There's video of us practicing the attack the day before.
I mean, if you go to the urn that way, do some people believe you? If you just always say, I never did it, I never did it.
Well, his family was in the courtroom and they totally believe him. They were like backing him 100%. He was attacked. This is real. He's a victim.
Well, even if they don't believe him, they're his family and they're going to act like they believe him.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. I could never get behind a family member. This was what they were trying to get everybody to believe.
It's such a weird story.
It is such a weird story. In other news, speaking of weird, that Josh Duggar was found guilty on 2 counts of possession and receiving child pornography. I won't even tell you because I got the details over here about what was on the videos that he watched. He didn't send them to his home computer. He sent them to his work computer.
Okay.
And it's some disturbing stuff involving children that I won't even say in my dirt. It's that terrible. So hopefully he does get put in jail because he deserves to never actually see the sunlight again. This guy's a perv.
Okay.
And finally here, what do you think the most #1 tweeted about television show of the year was? The most tweeted about of any show.
Squid Games would be my guess.
You're right, Kevin.
Dang
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Man,
Okay.
I wanted to
You
play.
get a free Hubbard t-shirt.
Oh, I do. Wow. Okay.
Following Squid Games were WandaVision, Sesame Street, Saturday Night Live, and then Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't know if there's any earth-shattering information in this TikTok video, but it's all about making your life better and little TikTok hacks. It's a former flight attendant talking about how you can actually get some sleep on a plane,
Oh.
which for me is just an impossible thing. I may doze a little bit, but I probably am getting spurts of 7 seconds of sleep at a time.
I only doze if I'm dosed.
Okay, I got you. And then that, I don't even know if that's good sleep.
No, it's not.
Some people just conk out, and I'm like, gosh, I'm so jealous.
People do that in cars, too, and I cannot sleep in a car as well.
I'm the same way. Sleeping sitting up with your head kicked to one side, I can't do. So I don't know if this would work for me. If you're like me, though, maybe this would be what you need.
You're either going to have your cabin and have the lights on or off. So what I would suggest is bring an eye mask, noise canceling headphones, bring some earplugs, and don't forget to wear comfy clothes. No one's looking at you and they don't care. Second, we have all been there where we are absolutely freezing or really, really hot. So if you are one of those things, just kindly ask a flight attendant for a blanket or to turn up the heat or turn it down. Lastly, if you have kids and they are old enough, what I would suggest is give them a little sliver of those organic melatonin gummy bears and no tablets or screens just to help them get to sleep and so they sleep comfortable on the plane.
Okay, all right. So slightly drug your children.
I want some of those melatonin gummies.
I know, right?
Are they handing those out with the peanuts?
It does sound like a good
Oh.
idea.
Does the plane provide
It
that?
sounds delicious.
Uh-huh.
I'll take 2.
The other thing that she had recommended that's not in that clip was lavender essential oils.
Oh, Virginia can't take that. She's
I'm allergic to lavender.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, that's how you take me out. That's my kryptonite.
Uh-oh. You got a few things.
I do.
It's
You
weird
imagine
too.
mixing that with cat hair?
Oh my gosh. If you made me a lavender cat hair cocktail,
Yeah.
you might kill me.
Right.
It's so weird too. I know all the things you're allergic to. She can't have lavender calf. She's allergic to
I
it.
know. Yeah.
He speaks for me.
He does,
Before
yeah.
I can even say anything. That's my sister.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So apparently that works as well because the lavender tells your body it's time to sleep.
Yes, it's on
Okay.
a lot of stuff. If you see like the calming, soothing lotions that are supposed to be applied at bedtime, they all have the lavender in them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the secret.
You can get lavender pillow spray to spray on your pillow.
Oh,
And that'll help you supposedly fall asleep.
All right.
Just make sure you're not allergic to it.
Okay.
It's going to be a rough night.
Ooh, I'd like to do pine. Pine relaxes me. I'll spray some pine on my pillow.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I like that.
You just bring some Pine Sol with you. It'd be easy.
I love pine sol.
He wants to drink it.
I do. Don't do it.
Don't
I
drink
honestly
it.
know not to. But
He
it does.
craves it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does something to me.
It does, huh?
It does.
It seems like it's doing the other thing. It's not putting you to sleep. Seems like it's ginning you
Getting
up.
him jazzed.
It
It would
is.
keep me up. You're
Okay.
right.
All right. That's his thing.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Well, me and the sweet Denny is going to be out at that Krampus event tonight.
Oh, yes, at the American German Club. They
yeah.
do the Christkindl market. So they do like this whole German, like, fun Christmas plus drinking celebration, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I'm interested to know if anyone from the chat room or what KVJ Nationers are going, because I think me and Denny's are just going to be out there shaking hands, kissing the babies, just, hey, how you doing out there?
Yeah, I think you're going to be just kind of party hosting. You'll
Yeah.
be getting up on stage, getting everybody turned.
Denny's kind of just dressed me in suits down a little bit because we didn't know that much about Krampus. Do y'all know about Krampus? Because Denny's has got a lot of factoids about the whole Krampus thing, and I do about the whole Krampus story, but not the details that Denny's was talking about. It's a pretty horrifying concept.
He's kind of like Christmas Satan.
He is. He goes out and
Eats children?
He eats children if you're bad during Christmas time.
I mean, the elf on the shelf got nothing on Krampus.
Do we need to bring Krampus back here to the States? Do we need to put a little fear in these kids?
There's some kids that do need Krampus in their life.
I just
Yeah.
think Krampus could work on some kids.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying. If you don't know, it's a half goat, half demon monster that punishes misbehaving children at Christmas time. And he is the devilish companion of Saint Nick. Why is Saint Nick hanging out with a half goat, half demon? I mean, that just seems like an odd pairing, doesn't it?
He makes him do the dirty work. Santa plays good cop, and he makes Krampus be bad cop.
Yeah, Santa is he's the face of the franchise, but you got to get.
He doesn't want to get his hands
He's got to
dirty.
get some of these kids, in order here.
Yeah. They say that the word Krampus comes from the German word for claw, Krampen.
Yeah, it's really quite a horrifying concept. And if my parents told me Krampus was going to get me if I don't behave, I would have been a real good boy.
Well, tonight, I guess you'll just be drinking with Krampus.
Oh yeah, well
Maybe, if you're not a kid, Krampus is cool.
maybe because I will be misbehaving, Krampus.
Something tells me he'll be into your kind of misbehavior.
Yeah, you're going to be part goat demon.
I'm into this Krampus thing.
You and Krampus are going to start doing a podcast together.
I really think we should bring this into the States and make it a staple.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I told you yesterday, I think on the podcast, how I was going to be bringing Rocco over to this brand new golf course that I didn't even know existed. So where they used to have the presidential golf course in West Palm Beach off of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, I don't know, it was kind of run down. It wasn't the fanciest course in the area. Now they've built this big place called the Banyan K Golf Club and Resort.
Okay.
And it's nice. And there's a hotel, and it's a Nicholas course. So it's like a really nice golf course. People are paying big bucks to be members now at this Banyan K. And it was kind of not even on my radar because it went up during COVID. They finished the project, and now it's all completely done. And I'm on the website looking at it. It's gorgeous. The hotel is gorgeous. The club is gorgeous. So
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I'll be out there on Sunday for the Palm Beach Concours, which is all of these cars, antique cars, supercars. My Rocco loves cars. So I'm taking Rocco out there to check out all the cars. They'll have like the Lamborghinis and the Maseratis and all the race cars. So he'll be in heaven.
Yeah, I think they have an event going on pretty much every day all weekend. One day they've got cars that are out on Worth Avenue on Palm Beach, and then your event is on Sunday. So it's a whole thing.
Yes, it's a whole, like they're doing like the concours you see over in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's modeled after that.
Very fancy.
Very fancy.
Fancy pants.
Yeah, you can say you know me if you want.
What I got on my mind here today, what is the perfect formula for sticking to a workout? Scientists have worked this through, and this is so key because as you start to get into January, that was kind of the standing joke when I was always going to the gym. You would hate the first part of the year if you were a true gym regular because it would just be cramped with a bunch of newbies that didn't know how to do anything on the equipment, and they would just sit there and talk on their phones, and you were like, ugh.
Breaking equipment.
Yeah, it just was but you knew, and you kind of laughed, be like, okay, we're 2 weeks in, they should start disappearing. And sure enough, by week 3, there's less and less, and by week 4, they're all gone and still paying for their membership, and that's what it is. And I started to discover with myself, because look, I know, I've been through it like anybody. You have periods where you work out, periods where you don't. And I was trying to say, well, how do you remain consistent? And scientists have said what you need to do, plan your workouts in advance. Know when you're going to the gym or when you plan on working out, and a little bit about what you are going to do when you work out. Set a reminder for each one so you know it's time to go work out, and then reward yourself for working out. And here's what I found to be key. If you miss a day, give yourself an extra reward for not missing 2 in a row. So kind of make up for it. And I had always said, because that's where it starts to fall apart, is you go in and you like, I have to crush every workout. I have to be every day. And you put these expectations on yourself that when you don't reach that, you're like, oh, what the heck? It's all or nothing. Working out should be, you're going to have good times, bad times. And I've even told you, I used to go in the gym and I would drag my butt there. I would walk in sometimes and walk right back out because I'm just like, not today. But at least I got myself to the gym and I maintained the routine. And then I wasn't hard on myself for missing that day. I'm like, look, at least you're staying in the pattern.
Yeah, I did that before when I was first trying to get back into working out. I drove to the gym. I walked in. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. And I went right to Burger King.
Okay.
I had 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he had it his way.
I ordered 3 Whoppers.
So if you're struggling trying to stay in a routine and you plan on getting, starting January, I'm back at it. That is the way to do it. Be realistic, make it a habit, and then don't be too hard on yourself when you do not work out for a day.
And sometimes you can work out, half-assed, but it's better than doing nothing.
Absolutely.
If you go and walk and you usually go run and you feel bad that you didn't go run, you did do something and you're doing something healthy at least.
I find it's good to start slow, and I would tell people before spending money on a gym membership, get yourself so that you're doing a certain amount of push-ups. If you can do 1, they say start with 1 day, do 2 the next day, 3 the third day if you can.
You can do push-ups, squats, and walking,
right,
and not have to pay for a gym membership.
True.
Those are free, baby.
Yeah, I haven't done the gym in a year and a half since the pandemic.
And look at you.
Do you miss
You
it?
still look tight over there.
What's that?
Do you miss going to the gym?
No, I don't.
The routine of it, the camaraderie.
I hated it.
I mean, I
Every
saw
second
some
of
of
it.
your workouts, and they were. I was like, Kevin, who are you doing this for?
It looked like he was training for some kind of competition.
Yeah.
What are you running from? What's happening?
It's terrible.
You know, most people in radio are fat, right?
You were doing that thing with the rope?
You already look
Oh, yeah.
better than 99% of the guys doing your job.
During Hell Week in college, you didn't do the things Kevin was doing.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
It was insane.
The meatheads at the gym would look at Kevin and go, what is he doing?
Yeah, people would ask my trainer, like, is he in MMA or something? Why is he working out so hard? They didn't understand.
No, he's a psychopath.
Like, he's a radio DJ?
It was psychopath workout.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, don't miss it. Well, this is a tough dilemma for this weekend. Should I let my bratty son stay at my husband's boss's house?
Oh.
Okay, here is the issue going on. This email says, I hate to admit this, but my 6-year-old son is kind of an a-hole. I know it sounds bad. Look, we do love him, but he is a handful. And we've tried lots of different things, from punishment to positive reinforcement, and nothing works. Even his therapist that we take him to is at a loss. So when my husband came home saying that his boss asked him if our son could stay at his house overnight, I thought, okay, do you want to keep your job? My husband accepted the invitation because he felt obligated. My husband's boss has a little boy right about the same age, and they've played together before, but it's been a little while. And apparently his son was asking about our son, and he said, hey, why don't you just come spend the night? But the problem is our son has a tendency to sometimes be bratty towards other kids. In fact, several other moms won't let him play with their kids. Look, I think this whole overnight stay is a really bad idea. My son has been known to not only misbehave for adults, but be a bit of a bully. Sometimes he's gotten in trouble at school for hitting other kids. There's been more than one occasion where he has taken things that don't belong to him. I think this could potentially be really bad for my husband's job, but my husband thinks it would be worse to decline the invitation. So what do we do?
Okay, this is so easy. You don't decline the invitation. You tell them, yes, we're coming. We'll be there. What time? He'll have his pillow. He'll have his jammies. And then at the last minute, you tell them that he has developed a little cough and you don't know what it is, but you don't want to take any risks and possibly spread COVID or a cough or a cold or anything.
But Mommy, I'm not sick. Why are you telling everyone I'm sick?
Shut up.
I don't have a cough, Mommy.
You're coughing.
Are you making me lie right before Christmas?
You don't have to say nothing, kid. Shut up and go to your room.
But what if Santa hears?
Stop being a jerk off, too. You're making my life miserable. We can't have any friends because you got a dude.
What if they immediately come up to you and you're like, oh, can you reschedule?
Yes, I would love to reschedule. Let me get past this, and then we'll look at the calendar. You know, Christmas is right around the corner. We may have to put this off till the new year.
And then at the new year, you come up with another lie.
Right.
And then you push that till, till March.
Then you have to fake tuberculosis.
Okay. Angie in the chat room said, if he's an a-hole, it's your fault.
That's not true. Angie, I hate to tell you, but some kids, it is just nature, not nurture. Some kids are demons.
Okay.
It's just a fact. And you'll have siblings that are both nurtured the exact same way. Same parents, same loving household. One of the kids is an angel, and one of them probably is into Krampus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I do think good parenting, though, does help keep a kid better in line.
Okay. Yeah, you can see why the Germans do what they do.
Yeah, kid,
makes sense.
Krampus gonna get you.
We need
Maybe
more
that's the
Krampus.
solution.
I told you guys, the states need Krampus
Yes.
to bring a little bit of fear.
Don't go on this sleepover. Instead, introduce your kid to Krampus.
Okay. Maybe that's what the solution is.
Yes.
If you act up at the boss's house, Krampus is gonna get you.
If you have a misbehaving kid, what do you do for social events? How do you start getting around that? Because this isn't necessarily a one-time thing. You take your kid into public and they're acting up. I assume it's just how you parent. You just got to realize, okay, we have to have some outs. We have to know that if our kid is acting this way, we got to whisk them out of the area. And this is just how we've got to live our life, right?
I eavesdrop on Rocco all the time when he's playing with his little friends because he has issues with being too bossy and yelling at the other kids if they won't do things his way. Like, he will throw a full-on temper tantrum a la somebody's 45-year-old balding short boss. It is funny to listen to, but also it teaches me where I need to work with him as a parent on how you speak to people, how you communicate with your friends. No one's going to be friends with you or like you if you talk to them like that.
So let me ask you this question. Is his bossiness to other kids and other people in the neighborhood, is that your fault, or is that just Rocco being Rocco?
I think it's his nature. I really do. But it shows me what I need to work on with him. And yeah, some of it might be hereditary.
What do you think about this concept? Somebody texted in and said, just be honest and tell them that your kid is a brat and you would not want to inflict that on them or their son because he's kind of a bully. And look, we've been working on it. We're doing everything we can, but he is just not
there
ready.
yet.
Yeah, he's not there.
That's a great idea.
Exactly how I would handle this situation.
That's a great idea.
And maybe they're like, okay, hey, we get it. Thanks for not unleashing a Krampus on us.
People, your boss would understand that. If you told our boss that, they would get that.
Mini Krampus.
Yes, there you go. What are you going to be doing this weekend? There are a lot of things going on. In fact, we've had a very busy couple of days. Even this week was jamming. Got a text from Lisa, who went to the Jimmy Buffett concert last night.
Oh, yeah, I saw
the amphitheater.
pictures. Yeah.
She said it was a great time. The hill was full, and his concerts just make you smile and feel good. Maybe you just seem more fun because, I haven't really gone to a concert in 2 years. So I get it. Honestly, Jimmy Buffett concerts are fun. It's just it's a great atmosphere. Even if you don't love his music, you can go there and be like, it's a good time. People just drinking, hey,
letting loose.
frivolity.
That Come Monday by old Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
Kids,
It'll
Google
be all right.
it. It's a real good song.
Yeah, it is. You've got a whole bunch of live music going on this weekend. Old Dominion, really solid country group, is going to be playing a Hard Rock Live tonight. They're kind of a little bit more, if you like suppressed country, that is kind of like what Jaybird brought in here yesterday.
Yeah.
It's not all twangy. Old Dominion's a good group to check out.
That introspective kind of sad country a little bit.
I would put them more in the category of like an Eagles, kind of like, how they were country but weren't.
Yes, that's what I played to you guys yesterday. SKO is kind of like that.
Yeah,
I love that
I kind of
stuff.
put Old Dominion a little bit in that category. A very solid group. Boys to Men is going to be at the Fontainebleau tonight.
Oh, man. Hey, I loved them growing up.
They're going to be in blue live, but they've kind of graduated now. The people who grew up with Boys to Men are now older and richer, and the tickets are not cheap. So just to let you know. Yeah. So if you want to go, it's an experience, and like you get a steak with it or something. I don't know.
It's 3, not the 4, right? It's
I
only
think one
3
did.
of them.
Yeah, I think one did bow out. Yeah.
Was it the one that always talked like this?
Don't know.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you any of them. I think one's named Marlon. That's all I know.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay. Kevin Nealon used to be on Saturday Night Live. He's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv tonight and tomorrow. Lewis Black tonight's going to be at the Parker Playhouse. You have also got some other fun things this weekend, like the Miami Heat tomorrow night taking on the Chicago Bulls. They rebounded for a nice win. It was a couple nights ago against the former NBA champs. So excited for that. And then how much festive stuff do we have going on this weekend? It's just all over the place. You got the Vanilla Ice Winterfest that is going on at the Wellington Amphitheater coming up tonight. You have got the Delray Boynton Beach Holiday Boat Parade today. The Boynton Beach Holiday Boat Parade is going on at the Boynton Harbor Marina if you want to check that out. You got the Greater Pompano Holiday Boat Parade today. So that's all going on. And then the big dog is the Winterfest Boat Parade on the New River in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow night with your Grand Marshal, Mario Lopez.
Oh, that's your boy, Virginia.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's an AC Slater hater.
Big time, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were pulling good names for that thing.
They typically do.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? All he's gonna do is wave and make his dimple stick out.
What does he do again right now? Is he other than
kinda
Saved by
hosts-
the Bell reunions?
He hosts random things.
Access Hollywood, I think.
He does some radio stuff here and there.
Does he have major fans, or is he just one of those celebrities that is a celebrity?
I think he is one of those guys that's transitioned from, actor on a crappy show to being now a reporter, a quasi-reporter for entertainment news. I think he's worked all those different shows.
He's kind of in the same box as your Ryan Seacrest and your Carson Daly's. We're not really sure what they do.
Yeah.
But they just are always out there.
Just everybody don't forget that he cheated on Allie Landry on their bachelor party and honeymoon.
And how many years ago was this?
Probably about 30.
I mean, this is such an old dirt story.
Yes. She's going to hold him to that
I'm
forever.
holding a grudge longer than Allie Landry.
Yes, she's over it.
She's
Virginia's
over
not.
it. Allie's moved on.
Yeah. Other things going on this weekend. You got the Santa Cons. West Palm is going to be on the 500 block of Clematis tomorrow. Boca's is going to be in the downtown Boca Entertainment District tomorrow. So if you want to dress up like Santa and get hammered, That's a lot of fun. You got the holiday parade tomorrow on Atlantic Avenue and Delray Beach. Something fun for the kids, too. They're doing Polar Express on the Bright Line again this year.
Oh.
Yeah, from Miami Central Station.
That's beautiful.
Something to check out. On Sundays, the 37th annual Wellington Holiday Parade at the Wellington Amphitheater. So they got a lot of activities going on out there this weekend. And then I know, Virginia, there's a lot of stuff you're going to be into. The Palm Beach Food and Wine Festival going on at multiple locations.
Yes, it's all over the place. And a lot of the events have already sold out. But if you go onto the Palm Beach Food and Wine Fest website, there are some tickets for some events still available.
You got the Yacht Rock event tomorrow night at PJ National.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about stopping by.
That is your cut.
It really is. Is anyone else going to that thing? Let me know.
If you two can stop by for $200 each.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just watch some Christopher Cross videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you could drink $200 worth of fancy wine.
Easily.
Yeah. And if you've got a red baseball cap, you probably want to hang out at Florida Live Arena tonight. Donald Trump and Bill O'Reilly. Not a safe space for Democrats. So, but if that's your thing, you can go check that out this weekend as well. And we're pretty excited, too, because tomorrow we have got another KVJ Volunteer Army event you can still jump into. We're going to be planting trees at Boynton Lakes Park in Boynton Beach. And all you have to do to sign up is go to our website, kvjshow.com. It's all ages. You can bring out the family and show them what it's like to volunteer in South Florida. The weekend box office is not really offering a lot. They got the West Side Story. It's directed by Steven Spielberg. You might really love that, Virginia. I don't know.
I do. I love that whole musical. It's great.
There was something that I saw, though. If you don't know Spanish, part of it might be difficult because I was just kind of glancing at an interview they'd done with Steven Spielberg. And you know this if you watch like a Narcos on Netflix, like I do so often. They will do the subtitles. They're speaking Spanish, and I love that. But then they have the subtitles to go with it. From what I'm understanding, Steven Spielberg won't do that because I guess he thinks that it waters down or is somehow insulting or something along those lines. So he's not put any subtitles in this. So if you don't know any Spanish, there might be parts of the movie where they're speaking Spanish, but they're not going to flatter you with the subtitles.
That happens sometimes in shows I'll be watching. They'll have a good scene of something and it's all in Spanish and there's no subtitles. And I'm like, so what happened?
I think they might go back and forth too and do Spanglish.
Maybe it's enough that if you don't know Spanish, they'll set
Yeah.
references with a word to be like, oh, that's what they're talking about, even though I don't understand what they just said.
Right, because like half it's the Sharks and the Jets, and
Yeah.
half are Hispanic and half are white kids. So it won't be like it's completely all Spanish and you're just like, what the hell's going on? I'm lost.
Yeah.
No, you'll be able to follow
You
it.
turn Southern?
I don't know what the hell. I don't speak Spanish.
Is that a New York accent?
No, just a person watching it.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
I was confused too.
Yeah, okay. We're just trying to set the tone here, get the context. It's rated PG-13 out in theaters if you want to see it. And there is a movie starring the amazing J.K. Simmons called National Champions. I think it has a football reference in there. It has to do with fairness and money and all that kind of stuff. So that's rated R if you want to check that. But that's what you got at the weekend box office. So that's what's going to be going down. I assume we're going to be having some big movies hitting here in the next couple of weeks because
We should.
Yeah, everything I'm excited about is all with streaming networks, the movies.
Yeah, I'm wondering, could that possibly be the case where with streaming now, maybe they're not going to be putting as many movies out in theaters?
In defense of the movies, I just haven't seen that many previews of stuff. If there was a movie out that had a preview and there was some hype behind it, I could get excited. But as of right now, I haven't seen a movie that I'm excited about. They keep canceling Top Gun, and to the point where I don't care about Top Gun 2 anymore.
They've teased you with so many release dates.
I don't even care.
The Tom Cruise cruise has been put on hold 17
I know,
times.
it has.
There's
right?
no way with all this waiting, the movie's going to be that good. There's just no way.
Okay. So that's what you got going on movie-wise. And I thought this was rather interesting. It was the most expensive movie of each decade. And to me, what's interesting is, one, you can see just how much more money they put into movies now. And I remember hearing one of the most expensive movies they said ever made was Ben-Hur. And they had made this elaborate set. It was all this Egyptian type things that they filmed in the desert. And then when they were done filming, they just left it in the sands, kind of took it all over.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
But they spent a ton of money on it for the time. In the 1950s, they spent $15 million on this.
Oh, back in the 50s, that was worth $17 trillion.
Oh, it was a ton. And you can kind of see where movies start to jump. In the 1930s, Gone with the Wind was the most expensive movie they had made, and that was very elaborate as well. I remember seeing how that was created.
Yes.
There was a scene where they had all these soldiers laid out in Atlanta, and they had talked about how they'd use body doubles, and one person would be laying there, but they'd have ropes, and they'd be controlling the movements of two other dummy bodies right next to them. And so,
Oh, that's cool.
that was elaborate back in the day, and that was $4 million that it cost to produce in the 30s.
The movie I always heard cost a ton of movie and got so much hate was Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
Yeah.
And I really loved that movie. I thought that was a good movie.
That came out, was it in the 90s? Is that what decade that was?
Yeah, and there was so much hype around that. And
It didn't make it back. Yeah, that was one of the first really big flops where they put a ton of money into it. And he had a real hot hand. He was making nothing but hits. And they probably thought it sounded goofy, but they're like, yeah, but it's Kevin Costner. He doesn't lose.
And giant sets.
Yeah.
Again, though, it got a lot of hate.
They had to flood, yeah.
I don't get the hate on Waterworld, Virginia. You should watch it.
I've never seen
There's
it.
no way you would like that movie. You would punch me 10 minutes into it.
Well, let's watch it together then.
The reason why that movie wasn't the most expensive of the 90s was because it was in the same decade as Titanic. That one cost $200 million to make. But where I think it's interesting, you can see when people really started getting into film, because between the 1950s and the 1960s, even though Ben-Hur cost $15 million, and that was the highest for a movie in the 50s, in the 1960s, they spent $44 million on Cleopatra. So all of a sudden, people were really going to the movies in the 60s, and that's when they say, hey, we're making some cash. And that's when they started propping up the big studios in Los Angeles and making, really some serious bank. Rambo 3 was the most expensive movie of the 1980s to make it. $63 million.
How'd that work out for everybody?
I don't know if they made it back.
Rambo 3, I don't know.
So in the 80s, you went from Rambo 3 at $63 million to, in the 90s, it was Titanic with $200 million. So again, movies take a major jump in how much they spend for them.
Rambo 3?
Yeah, most expensive movie of that decade. In the 2000s, it was Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, cost $300 million to make. And then in the 2010s, it was another Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, $378 million to make. So that's how they broke down the budgeting of it. Well, they start going over that. So.
You got me real into this Rambo 3 now.
Rambo 3.
I think I have to
That's
watch
what got
that.
you, huh?
What was it about?
I honestly, I remember watching it a long time ago. I don't even remember what it's about. It's got a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's not
all, huh?
good.
They spent a lot of money on a turd, huh? Maybe
That's a pricey turd.
yeah, maybe not the right choice. Got some celebrity birthdays here today. Really, only big one is Raven Simone, formerly The
Okay.
Cosby Show and The View and everything else she's done. And, of course, done a lot of stuff. She ran back to Disney, too.
Yes, she did.
She's very good. I got to tell you, she's a great actress, good comedic actress, too. Amazing timing. 36 years old today. A bunch of other birthdays came in, too, including Summer, who's turning 10 on Sunday. A lot of love from Mommy, Daddy, and Skylar on that. Jose Enrique, happy birthday, turning 44 today from his wife Liz, his daughter Emily, and Spiky the dog.
Spiky.
Christine having a birthday from Barry, Ashley, Nico, Grace, and Hudson. Also Sophia turning 7 from Mommy, Daddy, Penelope, Snowball, and the Chickens. We've got Denise having a birthday. That's from her husband Horatio and Rue. Also, we got a birthday shout out to Pinky the Chef.
Pinky!
Your wife Wendy, Aaron, and Anna. Also, happy birthday to G Baby from CC, Miko, Dean T, Chris, and the Fat Christmas Tree.
Oh, that's our friends. Remember the girls that made you cupcakes during the Great 48?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's them. Jewel Cat. It's her birthday.
Oh, those are great cupcakes.
We love them.
Yeah.
They're adorable and they're great pastry chefs.
Elmer, happy 27th birthday. Yes, Kevin, we are one of those cute families who everyone is jealous of. And look at them. They've got Christmas sweaters holding an adorable dog.
Aww.
That's a great
They
photo.
both have amazing hair.
They do.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm full of envy.
I gotta talk to that guy, see what he's doing.
Jaybird has ponytail envy.
Lord.
His ponytail's longer than mine. Damn it. He's good.
Okay, we got happy birthday to my wonderful mother. That is from Brienne, and a 19th birthday to Adam Levy from Mommy Tatty, Sheena, Simcha, and Golda. Got a birthday, want to get on the KVJ Show, let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. And here we go. It is time once again for the No Name Movie Game. Get to pair up with a member of the KVJ Show as we give you clues, see how many movies you can guess correctly in just 60 seconds. We start off here with Victoria from Wellington. Hello, Victoria.
Good morning, KVJ. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Friday!
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Virginia's going to be giving you the clues. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. You got 60 seconds on the clock, and your time begins now.
Pass. 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 No one has smooched me. No one has smooched me. I've...
Never been kissed.
Yes. Yabba dabba doo. They have a car, but they drive it with their feet, and he works at the court.
Flintstones.
Yes. Pass. This is the person that comes and brings money under your pillow when you lose something out of your mouth.
The Tooth Fairy.
Yes.
Tooth Fairy.
They have a bunch of these in the Bahamas. They're called what? The landmass is a what?
Water, ocean.
Landmass is a what?
Oh, island.
Yes. Pass on that one. He was the president that got shot at the theater. He got shot at the theater.
JFK.
No, in the
John F.
theater.
Kennedy?
No, in the theater.
Oh,
Watch.
Lincoln.
Yes, yes. Pass. Okay, you build these in a...
5 spot.
Virginia yelling at her partner.
I know, right?
I
Jeez.
mean, damn.
I'm stuck in history.
I'm sorry. I'm a little intense. I apologize.
Drink coffee today, Virginia?
I did have about 4 ounces of coffee. I
Okay.
probably need to cut that in half.
Could not at all. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm super competitive. I know. I need to dial it
It's
down.
Kevin who usually yells at the listeners.
I know, that's my role. Get ready, Aaron. You're about to be scolded. Okay, got Aaron on here from Jupiter. Hello, Aaron.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, my friend?
Good, good.
Okay, let's do this. We got 5 that we've got to beat here in 60 seconds in the No Name Movie Game. Our time begins now. Okay, it is the Garden of... It's where these 2 people started off. Yes. Pass. Okay, Turtles in a Half Shell.
You can't say turtle.
Oh, that's right.
Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
sorry. It's a white liquid that you drink and you put on cereal.
Milk.
Pass. Pass. Okay, it is a stoner movie with 2 words, and it's a Led Zeppelin song for you don't understand something. You're what? Spun around. Pass. Okay, it is a battle. It is something you gallop on, and you have there's happen with the Axis powers. There, it's called what? When people fight. Pass. Okay, his nose grows when he lies.
What's that?
His nose grows when he lies.
Pinocchio.
Okay, pass.
Oh, Danny.
Why are you blaming Dennys?
Kevin said Denny's.
Okay.
I love that. We're blaming
ones we
Denny's.
went through, Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused. We skipped Tomb Raider. It was War Horse that held you up there for a second.
War Horse. Okay.
The rest were all skipped.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Aaron. Terrible clues today. All right. I should have had coffee myself.
I'm going to get some.
Yeah.
I'll split one with you next time.
I think there's cocaine in her coffee.
There might be.
What do you mean?
Sam is on here from Jensen. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sweet Sam.
Good morning.
Sam, I got to tell you, I want this belt bad. I think you know that. I think that's always my demise, how much I want it.
Well, let's get it.
Okay.
Sam,
He's ready to do
I
it.
love Sam. All
So
right.
let's get it. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Look at the he's a dude in the big pass. If you go to a ball game, you get a cup and you bring it home. It's called what? You get look, I bought a cup.
Souvenir?
Yeah, you got it.
Ding.
What's the opposite of a Australian mafia pass? I am going to New York. I'm going to work on this big time fancy road where they have the numbers and sell.
Broadway?
No, sell.
Stock exchange.
Yeah, but the name.
Wall Street.
Yes, you got it. Yes. If you are going to be on vacation during April, March from college, you are what? You're on
Summer vacation. Spring break.
Yeah, but spring break. What? They're called this the pass. 3.14 is this.
What was that?
3.14 is this.
Pie.
Yes, you got it. Pass Dennys. Pass it, Dennys. No.
Looks like we got a tie at 3, Bird. Virginia is going to be the winner again.
Damn it! Evil wins again.
I know. And she doesn't even watch movies. I don't know how she keeps doing that.
Or respect the
Yeah.
belt.
I know.
Just drink it in. I'm like the Krampus of the no-name movie game.
Yeah.
No, you're the Krampus of the KVJ Show.
She gets it all, huh? All right. Congratulations there, Victoria. You are the winner today.
Thank you so much, guys. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Would you get 4 spot?
5. Yeah.
Wait a minute, close.
Yeah, I know.
Read them and weep.
I know.
Damn
I hear
it.
you, Bird.
Next week's the big
Her
one.
time seems to go so slow, and mine seems to go so fast.
I swear to you, you put
Yeah.
a 3-minute clock on.
It feels
for her.
like it, yeah.
It went so
When you
long.
work the clock, how are you bitching about the clock?
I don't know.
Technically, Denny's works the clock. Maybe he switched it up on us.
He would never. You saying Denny's is on the take?
Dennis, who you working for?
Okay, so who won this week's KVJ draft for the best Santa in TV or film? Suits. It just has the absolute hot hand when it comes to this, and the Jewish kid is crushing every Christmas topic we have.
He really is, man.
He's really putting the Christians to shame.
Yeah, he really is. He's doing Christmas a lot better than anybody else.
It's pretty awesome.
Hang
Yeah.
your head low, you Bible thumper.
That's right. Well, Suits picked Tim Allen in The Santa Claus, Tom Hanks in The Polar Express, and Paul Giamatti in Fred Claus. Those were his 3 picks. Dennys went with Dan Aykroyd's Louis Winthorpe III from Trading Places, the drunk Santa who was eating the salmon that was stuck in his beard.
That's a really good Santa.
He also went with Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Killer Santa and Futurama was his 3. Virginia went with the old classic Santa from Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version.
Kris Kringle.
Then she went with Willie and Bad Santa. And then Mickey Rooney, who voiced the Kris Kringle and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the claymation from 1970. I went with Ed Asner playing Santa in Elf, Jim Carrey putting on the Santa suit in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and the guy who voiced Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation, his name was Stan Francis. And then Bird went with Larry Drake in All Through the House.
From Tales from the Crypt.
Okay.
Very good. Free on YouTube.
Then Henry Corwin in The Twilight Zone. And then Michael Scott when he put on the Santa suit in The Office.
It wasn't sexy.
Okay. Yeah, and it did not do well. You got 5 votes.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got 5.
As in the whole entire listening audience, only 5
Yeah,
people?
5.
It's impossible. There's no way.
I mean, you failed, but this is an epic
The
failure.
fix is in 5.
5. Yeah, you got 5.
And your dad was one of the votes.
I gotta tell you, it's so bad. I'm kind of proud of it.
Yeah, that's monumentally awful. Yeah, Dennys was next to last.
So the dirty hippies again.
Yes, you two not crushing it here. Virginia got 3rd place with her Santas. So it's between me and Google Gary. Suits over there. And I beat him by 2 votes.
Wow.
You beat Google
Yeah.
Gary.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Somebody
All right, God bless this, everyone.
took him down there. Yeah. So that was it. Thank you for all the votes we got on Facebook and Instagram. Appreciate that. All right. How would you handle this if your boyfriend was buying his ex a Christmas present? That upset you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think most girls would be like,
I think so as well. Now, we got this email. It says, I needed a piece of paper, and I went to grab one off the magnetic pad that was hanging on his refrigerator. As I was looking for a blank piece of paper, I saw that there was a Christmas list in there, and all the names I recognized but one. So I asked him, hey, who's Haley? And he's like, oh, it's just a friend. Will you say she's just a friend?
Would you say she's just a friend?
Oh, baby, you got what I need. Okay, right? So I have a feeling this isn't just a friend. Said I'd never heard of her. I thought I knew all of his friends. So after pressing a little bit harder, it came out that she was actually an ex-girlfriend from 3 years ago. Now, we've been together for a year, so I feel like we are exclusive enough that he shouldn't be buying his ex a Christmas present. And what I also didn't like was a little code that he had. Dollar figures. There were 2 next to Haley's name, and there were 2 next to mine. So he's buying his ex a present for the same price range as me? Ah, hell no. He said, I'm overstepping my bounds, but I don't think I am. What do you think? She's sticking her nose in this. He's buying his ex a Christmas present, and it seems like it would be the same dollar amount as his current girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't put up with this crap. Life's too short. I'm out. Done. Walls Pennington. Done.
Gone. You just break up right before the holidays.
I'm going to give her a gift this holiday. It's called a wall.
What? Why are you consorting with your ex? No. You're spending money with your ex. It's all too much. I don't like it. I'm out.
Yeah. Suits put up a KVJ TV poll. We'll see how many people were with Walls Pennington. Is it a dumpable offense to buy your ex a Christmas present in the same dollar range as your current partner? Yes or no?
I don't think you should be buying your ex a Christmas present, period.
What do you think, Virginia? Are there ways around this? And do you, because the devil's in the details here.
Sure.
She was unaware of Haley.
Right.
It's not like they had an ongoing friendly relationship where she had been introduced to Haley, they had once dated, but now they're clearly just friends, and the current girlfriend knows about it.
I mean, you haven't done your legwork if you don't know about Haley. And for that, I am a little disappointed in you because it's very easy to go on somebody's social media and figure out who their last girlfriend was.
On top of everything else, though, she kind of lied. Or he lied. It's just a friend.
Yeah, Haley's not a friend. Okay, she's an ex. And I guarantee you they're still friends on social media if he's buying her a gift.
And there's a reason why you lied, because you knew it was shady.
You knew that it was not cool to still have this thing with your ex and not tell your current girl. It's weird. But
it is.
Now is your chance to go in there and deep dive and figure out how close are he and Haley, because you need to know.
Now, somebody texted and said, I get why she's upset, but his presents are his business.
Yeah, I get all that. But
Totally his presents are his business, but she feels like she shouldn't be on the same level as Haley.
Well,
it appears that way. I think she's also jumping to conclusions on that, but what else would that mean? What does that coding mean with $2 signs for Haley, $2 signs for me?
Come on. It's a universal symbol for how much you're going to spend.
Panda goes and buys his ex-girlfriend a present and gives it to her, and then you ask him about, oh, just for a friend. Then you find out it's his ex-girlfriend. You're not going to be happy, and most people are not going to be happy about that. You're always going to get people that will text in, it's not a big deal, guys. Well, you guys are reading too much into it. You're in the minority on this one. Most people are going to be upset about this.
Yeah, well, right now in the poll, is it a dumpable offense to buy your ex a Christmas present in the same price range as your current partner? 90% say yes.
Yeah,
90%.
That's a bloodbath.
So I think you're getting your message here. You're going to be single for Christmas.
Dang.
But, consider it a good thing. When you're dropping a toad, that's the way to go, right? It's better off.
Totally.
Yeah.
And don't forget to deep dive into this Haley chick. We got to figure out what's going on.
Nurse Schmidt says, well, why always assume the worst in humans, Nurse Schmidt in the chat room? If you've been burned by a human, Nurse Schmidt, that's why you think that sometimes.
Have you met humans?
Yeah. I thought this was kind of cool. There was a poll that is out there that found that the average person experiences 1,460 quote-unquote small wins a year, or about 4 a day. So every day you're going to have 4 small wins. Again, this kind of goes into the gratitude thing I always talk about, where people either focus on the bad things that happen to them or they focus on the good things that happen to them.
Amen.
And you got to learn how to let the bad things go and focus on, you know what, at least I have this. This was a win. Because when you're just jaded about life, you don't even notice the good things that happen to you because you're still so angry about some bad little slight that happened a while back.
And you can get sucked into that and becomes a pattern of focusing on the bad instead of being grateful for the good. And it can become a personality. You can change your own personality into being a sad guy.
For
or girl.
example, a small win for me during when I get home, I use this tumbler. I just got into the tumbler world.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm
me
just,
too. Hey,
he just learned
cheers,
about
bird.
tumblers.
Yeah.
And I get the crushed ice, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
pour
do
my
too.
flavored
Yeah.
whatever
Oh, I
I'm
love it.
drinking.
Yeah.
And that is a win for me. During those 15 minutes of drinking that,
It's enjoyable, isn't it?
It is.
It's enjoyable.
I love how cold the ice.
Yeah.
I know. I'm blown away
So
by the
enjoyable.
tumbler, Virginia.
He can't believe how cold these modern tumblers keep your drink.
You get root beer on Monday, and then on Wednesday there's still ice in your tumbler.
It defies
unbelievable.
logic and science.
It's like a miracle, isn't it?
Those little
Every
wins.
glass is a miracle.
Little wins,
Yeah.
baby. I
Uh-huh.
would consider that a win.
Yeah, they say here's what would qualify as, little wins that you have during the day. Finding money in your pocket. Hearing a new song that you like on the radio. And that is something. That's why I love music, because when a great song comes on, then I'm like, oh. In fact, I have a category. It's a rare category. Maybe 3 songs. I always listen to them twice. It's so good. I go back and I listen to the whole song over again because I love it that much. That's a great song there, Virginia.
I agree.
That's a win.
Me and Rocco are on the same page with that Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. We'll play it like 4 times in a row and dance the whole time.
Yeah.
I got this weird looking bird that comes down in my backyard, kind of looks at me. It's a win. I like it.
Yeah.
It's just a fun
That's
moment.
a win for you.
Are you sure you're not looking in a mirror?
No, it's this odd looking bird, but it's kind of like we have our own relationship.
One odd bird to another, huh?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I look forward to when he visits me in my
Game
yard.
recognizes game.
Yeah.
That is a win.
Okay, I got you.
As I'm drinking a soda out of my tumbler,
Yeah.
double win.
So that's what we want to hear. That's a Feel Good Friday. We want to hear your wins for the week. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Lee is on here from Lake Worth Beach with a great story. Now, what is your Feel Good Friday today, Lee?
Well, it kind of starts off as not so much as a feel good. 6 years ago, I was married to a man I was head over heels with.
Mm-hmm.
And he started cheating on me with my much younger best friend. Okay?
Oh.
That was sucky. Then he filed for divorce. I didn't know about the cheating. And he had money, and I really didn't. And I had a bargain basement lawyer. He got everything. He got the house. He got everything. Money, everything. My car, because it was in his name, pretty much left me and my daughter with just her car and nothing. So, sucky. Yeah, okay. So in the past 6 years, I've had to sell up all my jewelry, anything of value, to keep her in college and keep a roof over her head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fast forward to today, not today, today, but recent time, I got engaged to this wonderful, wonderful man. I mean, he is like Santa Claus. He's just so amazing. His name is Terry. Well, I told Terry the story about all the jewelry I lost over the past 6 years, and one of them was this amazing, beautiful ring. I mean, it was tanzanite diamond, 18 karat. It was just gorgeous. I told him about the jeweler I sold it to. The jeweler guy is no longer in business, or so I thought. Terry tracked him down. The guy had the ring in the vault the whole 6 years. Terry bought it for me and gave it to me.
Aww.
Oh, man.
I love it.
It's
Yep.
like tears. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me. And I was just like, it felt like it was just an unreal moment. I mean, I was sobbing.
Aww, that is
That-
beautiful.
It was such a feel-good moment.
Oh, that is
Wow.
awesome.
You got a gift, and to have it back is just like surreal.
Terry
That
is
is
killing
awesome.
it. That's how you do
Yeah.
Christmas, Terry.
Love is in the air.
That's great. Very nice. Well,
Terry is amazing. The amount of just he is showering. I mean, that was embarrassing how many gifts he showered with it. I'm just not used to it.
see,
And, oh my God, he's the rock star.
that's great. And that is a good thing. And, to your point, Lee, almost with the email that we got a second ago, that there is somebody out there. So sometimes when relationships fall apart and you're down in the dumps, look at the positive part of it because your Santa Terry might be out there.
Exactly. And now you're open to him.
Yes.
Where if you were still
Right.
spinning your wheels in this crappy relationship,
Yes.
you wouldn't be able to be available.
Yeah.
An old, ancient, wise person I once knew once said, "There's a seat for every ass. There's an ass for every seat." Think about that for a second.
Sounds wise.
Think about that. It's a truth. There's an ass for every seat out there.
Okay.
There is wisdom. You'll by noon today that you'll think about this and it's gonna hit you. Like, okay, damn, that was wise, Bird.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we need your wins.
If you have to talk people into that you're wise,
Yeah.
you might not be that wise.
Well, y'all looking at me like I'm an alien.
877-979-WRMF. Some more of your wins for the week next. Got some nice little wins here today. Average person has 4 a day, we found out. Somebody said, yeah, I found $10 in the parking lot.
Win.
Aww.
Used it to buy a scratch-off ticket, and I won $100.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Double
some pretty
win.
good stuff. And 30 minutes before that, I didn't even have the $10. So,
Look at that.
yeah.
I love it.
That's pretty cool. Somebody else said, yeah, my middle schooler finally wore pants to school, not shorts.
Win.
Okay. I guess that is a win, right? Some of the other wins we got here that people have texted in. Feel Good Friday. Somebody said, yeah, I just moved into my first place back in June after being homeless with my daughter. I found a great job. I'm on top of the world right now. So I'm feeling great that I'm actually going to have a home for Christmas.
Nice.
House and a job, double win.
Somebody else found out that both my boys who are currently serving in the military are going to be home for the holidays. That's not, I'll be home for Christmas. Somebody else is going to Universal for the first time this weekend. Excited to meet the Grinch, their favorite character of all time.
Oh, be careful. He's squirrely.
Mm-hmm. And somebody in Miami said my son got cast as the Grinch in his first high school play.
Aw, good for him.
My classmates and I are on our last day of clinicals today. Congrats, Palm Beach State College sonography class. Whoop, whoop. Somebody else texted in and said, yeah, my Feel Good Friday is my husband and I are closing on our first home, and our son's birthday party is going to be tomorrow.
Ooh, ooh. Gotta crash that thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a third grade or a 3-year-old's party.
They'll have good snacks.
Okay. Somebody else said, my Feel Good Friday had an accident in January. It was pretty severe. It changed my life, but I just found out the insurance is going to be covering all the costs. That is a huge win for me.
Thank goodness.
Absolutely. Somebody else said, I've been working for animal control now for 2 years, and last night's shift was the first shift that I haven't been bitten by something.
Dang, that's a lot of bites.
Yeah, that is.
It seems like that's a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing, though, ultimately, yeah. Somebody else texted in and said, yeah, today's my husband's last day at his job where he's been treated like crap for the last 5 years.
Good for him.
Are you guys going to celebrate tonight? And if so, what are you guys going to do? Get some drinks?
Be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, we got Dawn on here from Wellington, and last night you had something fun with school. What was the event that was going on last night, Dawn?
Well, it was on Wednesday night. It was the 6th grade and the jazz band concert at Polo Park Middle, and I'm a teacher, and I'm sure you can feel for me over the last 2 years of asynchronous teaching, the end of the year just being torn away from us 2 years ago. And I've been a little down. It's December. It's that time when we're like, oh, man, do I really want to do this for the rest of my life? Now, I'm in 17 years. The answer is yes. And we went to the band concert, and seeing the kids light up when they saw me, so excited supporting them, and then meeting their parents. I do this funny thing in my class where I'm a queen. I'm Queen Cole. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cole. I teach social studies. And one of the parents walked up saying she wasn't worthy. And then mom was telling how much her kid loved. Yes, the full-on bowing, like, I'm not worthy.
Oh, that's cute.
I went from, like, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life to, yes.
Brought you back in.
Thank you, Lord. It
Yeah.
brought me right back in and filled all of my tanks of needing, like, compliments and knowing that what I'm doing is making a difference.
Yeah.
You can't tell that, when there's a screen or when everyone's behind a mask.
Right.
And as I want everyone to be safe. That's not what I'm saying, but as someone who feeds off of the energy of children, it's been tough.
Isn't it nice? Yeah, that we're just kind of like actually living like humans again and getting back out into the world. So that is a really cool thing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thank you for what you're doing, too.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Social studies, I loved that subject when I was a kid.
That was yours?
Yeah, back when I was a kid.
Okay, not so much now.
Sounds like she
got over it?
She taught fourth grade, I think. Fourth grade social studies.
Okay.
Is that what she said?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
right.
It's a fun topic. Mm-hmm. I'll shut up.
People who, are making an impact on kids. Somebody has a Feel Good Friday here. Congrats to Coach Jim Bassford, head football coach for Forest Hill, the Falcons. He won the 2021 Sam Budnick Coach of the Year award as a first-year head coach. He also won districts for the first time in over 30 years for the school.
Wow.
Congrats to Coach Jim. Yeah, they had an amazing turnaround this year. So that is a fantastic job, and he does a great work there at Forest Hill High School. Also, wanted to give a shout out to all of our South Florida high school football teams that are playing in the state championship this weekend. So I know you're shocked, but St. Thomas Aquinas made it.
Can I place a bet on these cats, please?
It's a safe bet they're going to win it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they pretty much just do that every single year. Cardinal Gibbons out of Fort Lauderdale also is in it. Chaminade Madonna, Chaminade, and Miami Central. So congrats to all those teams going for state championships this weekend. Oh, we got some more misconnections here for you. People seem to love to hear these really disturbing things that people post up. It's kind of the darker side of life, all looking for one another in creepy little corners online. They love it. And South Florida is just full of weirdness, and it's on full display here. Got a couple of misconnections from various sources that people have sent in for us. I'll take the first one here. This is a male looking for a female. Apparently, she got a nice booty, too.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look out. I'm going to buckle up.
So if you've been in the Boca Publix here recently, you might want to listen up for this. This misconnection here says, yeah, you were that hot blonde that was looking for all kinds of tasty things walking through the store there at the Publix on Palmetto and Boca. Girl, you were like stacked dishes. I would definitely be licking your plate clean. Hey, you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh, my. It's aggressive.
That is.
Yeah, and I looked around and I know yous noticed me too. I was the real good-looking dude wearing the shirt that said Italian Stallion. Your eyes told me everything, that you were ready for a ride on the Stallion. And by the time I got my meatball sub from the deli, poof, you was gone. There's no doubt you and I's want the same thing. So when you're all ready for me to do your dishes, hit me up, toots.
Yeah, she should get a restraining order.
Who calls somebody toots?
Toots.
Would that ever turn you on in any manner ever?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I believe we got one here that you could take, Virginia.
Okay, this is from Stinky Stanley.
Oh, get it, Stanley.
It's a man seeking adventurous men.
Oh, I want to hear this. Give us the goods.
On OnlyFans, I go by Stinky Stanley. I don't bathe as to better to appeal those that have a filthy fetish with smells. The amount of activity I get on my channel tells me that there is definitely an audience for this out there. So if you're a male that likes it filthy, look for me. I also do in-person appointments, so to bring you closer to my aroma,
Okay.
just one whiff and you'll be stiff.
Oh,
That's a good tagline there.
Stinky Stanley.
Stinky Stanley's only fan page, just one whiff and you'll be stiff.
You kind of look like regretful Virginia right now after reading that.
I feel dirty.
Not as dirty as Stanley.
I need a shower.
Oh, Stanley.
So does Stanley. All right, Bird, I got one here for you in the misconnections.
Do I look fat in this? That's the headline.
Okay.
I am aroused by humiliation, and nothing humiliates me more than being told I look fat. I have definitely gained some serious weight since Thanksgiving, and I look disgusting. Nothing fits anymore, so that's why I need you. Come to my place and tell me I look fat in everything I try on for you. I have skinny jeans, yoga pants, vests, and thongs that burst open at the seams. Tell me how fat I look, and then spit on me? Oh my. Not to break character.
What?
What?
What? Tell me I look fat and spit on me?
All right, reel it back in.
Oh
if you're
my
a
gosh.
female between the ages of 21 and 25, hit me up. This will pay very well.
It better.
It better. If you're spitting on me, I want at least $1,000.
There better be 4 zeros behind a number.
40. You're right.
At least.
So this person is going to pay someone to tell them that they look fat and then spit on them?
People got some weird kinks out there, dog.
Dude, what is that?
And you never know who's got these kinks either.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, because what if you go into his place and then he turns out to be a murderer?
You know that person that delivers your mail? They could have a secret life going on.
Oh, we all got secrets,
We
Bird.
all got them secrets, Kevin.
We all got secrets.
Yeah, Virginia.
This is a kind of a bonus one. Somebody looking for a little bit of love here. And I thought this is actually just kind of hot. This is a male seeking a female. This could probably be speaking to a lot of people. It says, you were a real estate agent and we banged.
Whoa. I bet you this happens.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely happens.
Because all the real estate agents I see are pretty good looking.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only sell so many houses in a day.
They put their face on posters and billboards and ads. Like, they're attractive people.
We're ready for you to give it to us.
Well, I just want to put this out. Like, how often does this happen? Is this rather common? There's so many houses for sale. There's so many real estate agents. It says here, you worked as a real estate agent, but your true calling was being a sexual wizard. Together we would check out one property after the other, and each time we'd christen it with our passion.
Oh.
There wasn't a place where we wouldn't do it. Do you remember sitting on the back of that toilet?
The toilet?
Our fun ended when my mom made me marry her best friend's daughter. But now she has left me, and I am single again. It's been a while since we've done this. But if you're still on the market, you've got a buyer. Do you have something spacious, say with a bidet? Okay.
Am I the only one that thinks Kevin was kind of doing a New York type of Count Dracula type of a thing there?
I think he started as New York, and then he forgot that the role called for sexy Latin male.
Yeah.
And then he remembered, oh, crap,
Right.
I gotta be Latin.
It morphed into a New York
I got too much going on over here.
Count Dracula.
I loved it because I felt like it was a journey we were all on together.
Yeah, it was definitely all over the place. Well, you know what? I covered all the bases.
Yeah, you did.
I love it.
It could have been Transylvanian. He could have been Cuban. He could have been
Bronx.
Italian. Yeah, all
He
in
might
one.
not be any of those either. He might be a Swedish guy.
He was like Neapolitan ice cream.
I heard a little Swedish in there at times.
Yeah, kind of went for that. So there you go. All right. Well, if you see any misconnections, feel free to send them our way. You can send an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com.
He's producer Dennys, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Dennys, and he's one hell of a guy.
Yes, he is. All right. Let's see if he is on it today. Producer Dennys knows when you're high. Justin is on here from Green Acres. Hello, Justin.
Good morning, KVJ. How are you this Friday?
Good. How you doing today?
I can't complain. It's finally Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally Friday.
Dude, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Just made it.
All right, feeling it here. Okay, well, let's see. Dennys has got some questions for you to try to determine if you could possibly be high or not. What you got for him today, Dennys?
All right, first question. Which character from Winnie the Pooh do you think's the best fighter?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh. I feel like Piglet could whip some butt.
Piglet?
Undercover ninja skills.
Yeah.
I so disagree. I think it's Rabbit.
Yeah, I'd go Rabbit.
Rabbit seems like he's on cocaine. Piglet and Eeyore, they are down and out. They love Adele.
Oh, Tigger could mess you up.
That's
Tigger-
true.
oh,
You're
Tigger
right. He
too.
would go crazy.
Tigger and Rabbit.
I like Piglet, though. Undercover, you don't expect it.
Piglet don't have the heart, dog. I'm
He's so
sorry.
nice.
Piglet just,
You don't know Piglet.
I do. In fact, I know Piglet way too well.
Let's see. Second question. What would be the worst flavor to make into a soda?
Cucumber. That stuff's nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see that being good. Cucumber soda?
Cucumber is polarizing. Panda hates it. He gets
Really?
pissed if I have any kind of anything cucumber.
I would have went with olive loaf soda or liverwurst.
Caviar soda, you would hate that.
Or fish soda.
Basil soda.
There's so many gross. I have that soda machine. I wonder if I can just add flavor to it, like concentrate flavor.
Let's make a catfish soda.
I bet you we could.
We should try to make
The
disgusting
grossest
sodas.
soda ever.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, we know what we're doing this weekend.
Okay.
We're going to play till we barf.
We're going to see a lot of each other this weekend. So.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this will be fun.
Can't get away from each other.
I don't think we want to.
No, they're not sad.
Final question here. How far do you think you could throw a hamster?
Oh,
man.
damn.
I know. It's only for the game.
Dennys?
It's only to
Why?
see how far.
Why?
See how far one can do it.
I hope we're throwing him into water or a cushion.
A big giant cushion.
Yeah.
A heavenly cloud.
We're throwing him into a massive cotton ball.
Just picture there. How far could you throw a hamster?
I don't like it, Dennys.
I hear it.
I think it's awesome.
What you got here, Justin?
So, I mean, I used to play baseball when I was little, so, I mean, I could probably chuck that hamster. No offense to the hamster, but I could probably chuck him a good, 50 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do a long toss at the hamster.
You probably love it. You probably think he's flying.
As long as he lands on that cushion.
Put a
we're
little
good.
cape on him and have fun.
Can you throw things in a gentle way so they don't hurt?
Not for distance.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Kevin can try to throw me later.
Okay. I think we did that before.
We did.
Yeah, it was much better when I was big. Okay, what are you thinking here? Is Justin high or not?
Justin's tricky. Because I don't necessarily think he sounds that high to me.
He sounds fun.
He sounds
fun.
Super fun.
And I love that he prefaced it with, no offense to the hamster, but I can chuck that thing.
I was hesitant about writing that question.
I think he's being too kind. He can check it more than 50 feet.
He's being modest.
Yeah, he is.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. I am not getting much of a high vibe from Justin.
Okay.
I'm going to go not high.
Not high. Justin, are you high?
I'm violently stoned. I was on here Monday, high as hell. Now I'm on Friday, I'm high as hell.
Oh,
you're
That's just what he does.
Throws hamsters, tricks Dennys.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me. Good stuff.
Oh, violently high as hell.
Violently high, yeah.
Man, we got an event tonight.
Jeez.
Oh,
Wow.
people are going to say stuff.
Very
Dennys.
tricky, Justin.
It's been so long since you missed
Justin
one.
got me with the hamster.
The
I
streak
feel
is over.
accomplished.
Yeah, it's a win for Justin. That's his win for the day.
You can go back to bed now.
Yeah.
For Friday, Kev.
Okay.
And it only makes this next round full of that much more
So much
pressure.
harder.
Because he's never missed two before.
Okay, well, the pressure's really on now here with Tanya.
Oh.
Is she high or not? Denny's 0 for 1 today. Hello, Tanya.
Good morning.
Okay, Tanya's calling in from Port St. Lucie, if that helps you.
The
out.
Pot St.
She's
Lucie.
definitely high.
Okay.
The
All
Pot
right.
St. Lucie.
All right, Denny's got a few questions here for you, Tanya, to try to determine if you are high or not.
All right, Tanya, if you were in Wizard College, what would be your major?
Wizard College. I would be the wizard, of course.
Okay.
Just go to school to be a wizard.
Yeah.
I'd specialize in elixirs.
I do like alchemy, yeah. I'd make my own potions,
Yeah,
concoctions.
Oh, I
Definitely
got you.
potions,
Okay.
potions.
So you go down a certain
elixirs, because you could sell them. If you had magic, you couldn't sell it. You know what I'm saying? You-
Yeah.
I sell potions. I make them now.
Oh, she makes
she makes
potions now.
potions.
She's already got that master.
Are you a witch too?
I am.
We're all around you, bird.
Surrounded by witches.
My
let's-
children think
Okay.
All right. All right.
The phone keeps cutting out.
It does.
Yeah, can a wizard fix a phone?
We need a phone wizard.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Let's see here, Tanya. Second question. How much sand could you chug?
Oh.
chug sand.
Yeah, going for a record.
I could chug about 5 tablespoons.
Not much.
Okay.
I could do about a shot glass worth.
I think I could probably get 2 gulps. before my body
It
starts.
would be a little rough.
A tall shot glass. I could do one of sand.
All right.
We do it on Monday if you want.
No, I think it'll kill you.
It would kill me. I
Yeah.
couldn't even do a shot glass.
No, doesn't seem very safe.
Final question here. Which would be harder to juggle, squids or rats?
Squids, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, they'd be slippery, right?
You nailed
Rats
it.
are biting you, climbing on you.
No, Denny, it's definitely squids.
Squids,
Yeah.
really? They're
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
passive.
Okay.
Rats are pretty fun, though. They're your good friends.
Okay. Tanya thinks rats are friends. Dennys, what do you think about Tanya?
My kid has a pet rat.
Okay.
I think she said my kid had a pet rat.
Rats, yes.
okay.
They are very nice.
And then her kid threw her phone in the pool.
And then her hamster in the
At
yard.
least she didn't throw the hamster. We don't want to do that anymore. Okay, what do you think here? Is Tanya high or not, Dennys?
I'm not really getting a high vibe from
This
Tanya.
is big, man.
Okay.
It's big.
You didn't for Justin either.
Yeah.
But is her phone cutting out too much to be able to tell, too? Because I can't really make it out.
Yeah, there was a little phone issues.
This thing's littered in controversy, Kev.
Okay. All right.
I'm just still not getting much of a high vibe from her.
So you're saying no?
Oh, boy.
I know,
All
it's so...
Here it
I
goes
just-
again.
I'd hate
Remember the
to-
last time you said no?
I get it. I'm sweaty.
Here he goes again. Is he right this time? Tanya, are you high?
No.
Oh! Daddy's is back.
I mean,
Daddy's is back.
gosh.
Okay. Woo.
All right.
Oh, that was close.
Phew.
All right. Well, thanks for playing along, Tanya. We appreciate that. All right. Dennys.
Justin, man.
Yeah, Justin. He's a slippery dude.
He didn't sound high to me at all.
Yeah, he might get high a good bit though.
Yeah, no, he's
seasoned.
He's gonna get high again.
Yeah.
He's
okay.
definitely high all day.
He's smoking right now, listening to us say this.
Yeah. Got a fun little topic going on right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. What is the smallest hill you'll die on? What is basically the biggest fight you'll put up for something that really doesn't matter, but you just want to say, look, I got a strong opinion on this.
I have a very strong opinion about grilled cheese.
Yeah.
How it's made, how the whole system, to be quite honest with you, and how it is a problem no one's talking about in the restaurant community.
What is the
Toasted
problem?
cheese sandwich is not grilled cheese.
Okay.
Don't come with that kind of weak sauce.
It's just it's a hill I'll die on. Even if a restaurant, if they serve a cheeseburger and they don't have grilled cheese on the menu, and you offer to pay cheeseburger prices, but just make a grilled cheese,
Yeah.
I don't see why that's such a big deal. And some people really think it is. I'm gonna die on that hill. It's just bread and cheese, y'all, and I'm offering to pay the same price.
Okay.
I'm gonna die on that hill.
It's good. You do that, man. It's something you believe in.
I do. There's a whole grilled cheese problem
You
going
stand
on.
in there, bird. You stand in there. Some of the comments that we've got right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page, the hills that people are dying on. Sam said, speakerphone is not meant for using in public. Okay?
What
I
if
don't
you
argue
can't
that.
hear good? I can't hear good. I got to put it on speaker.
Well, here's the thing.
Go outside.
Or use earbuds.
Yeah. Why do I gotta hear what you and your husband are talking about with the grocery list? Although I do find it interesting sometimes.
I guess what a lot of people would say. Don't use the speakerphone. If you use it and you're around nobody, that's fine. But if you're in public, you got to get yourself some earbuds, y'all.
And it's weird too because the people that do talk and listen to their phone on speaker in public, they got a whole way they even walk. It's just kind of like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah. There's lots of food opinions. James says mayonnaise and Miracle Whip are not interchangeable. They are drastically different.
You know, I've been dying on that hill since you've known me.
Yeah, you have.
Miracle Whip is absolutely the devil, and if you ever put Miracle Whip instead of mayonnaise, shame on you.
Okay.
You
Bird's
also
with
get
ya.
mad about the ketchup, too.
Hunt's ketchup, I will die on that. Ooh, I hate Hunt's.
Yeah.
I will die on that.
Passionate about that.
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
yeah. Yeah, you can see just the little things people get very passionate about.
If Mr. Hunt walked in here right now, you'd punch him.
I'd spear him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That'd be nasty. And then you'd wonder, is that ketchup or blood?
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, if you speared him and ketchup came out, that'd be kind of cool.
I'm a Heinz man. Wine me, dine me, 60 Heinz me. 60 Heinz me. You can say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you sober?
Yeah, I am.
All right, you need to start drinking.
Brooke said the smallest hill she'll die on. Beets taste like dirt, and kale isn't as good for you as you think.
Yeah.
Okay. Mandy said avocados are overrated and smell like feet.
They are, man.
No.
You avocado people.
I love avocado.
I do too.
Yeah.
You guys die on the
Eat it
hill
all the time.
You die on the hill of defending it,
I'll
too.
the other way. I'll go the
Yeah,
other way with
you do.
avocados.
Denny's did me a favor the other day, and I paid him in an avocado. He was so happy. We eat healthy. We like avocados.
Avocados they don't do well with time. I
No, they
feel like
don't.
they
They
just
don't.
kind
That's
of look
true.
old and withered real quick.
They have 3 days where they're edible, and that's it.
Oh, but they will get nasty and fast. You're right. Air is not their friend. Hillary said, the hill I'm dying on, squeeze the air out of a Ziploc bag before you put the bag in the fridge or freezer.
Huh. I might be part of the problem on that.
A puffy bag takes up more space. It's really bad for OCD people. I know it kind of drives me crazy. I'll sit there and try to get the air out, and I'm like, then the air will get back in. I'm like, Like, why are you spending so long, Kev, on a Ziploc bag? It means so much. Ashley said, my kids do not have to share toys if they don't want to. Do you agree with that, Virginia, as a parenting thing?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I don't.
you're raising an A.
I think all kids should learn to share toys with other kids, friends, neighbors, siblings.
Okay.
It's just kind.
Hey, can I play with your toy? No.
No.
My mom said I can't share with people.
I don't have to share if I don't want.
I'm going to tell your mom. And Mom's like, no, he doesn't have to share. Screw
Yeah,
you.
I don't think I like that at all,
Yeah.
actually. Shame on you.
That works well for you if you have an only child and it's just you and your kid. But I don't know. In the real world, we kind of should be teaching kids to share.
There was a kid I grew up with. He never shared. He always would hoard all of his toys. Nobody liked that kid. No one wanted to be around him. Got to share. Sorry, I'm dying on that hill.
Give a little, get a little. It's just how it is in life.
It's funny. You can die on both ends of these hills at
You're
times.
right. You can. You can. Absolutely. It's a good debate. A lot of movie ones in here, too, on the KVJ Show Facebook page for the smallest hill you'll die on. Alex says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I don't know. Somebody sent us a DM on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And it had Christmas movies for
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Die Hard is on it.
It's a big fight that's going on. It's getting more passionate every single year. And again, I'll just interject. The one TikTok video I saw that argued for it is what I told you guys the other day. It has to be a Christmas movie because without the Christmas party setting, not everybody would be in the lobby like that celebrating. Without Christmas, you have no movie. Thus, it's a Christmas movie.
You won me over last week. You're winning me over again.
Okay.
Kevin's right.
But you're easy to win over.
I'm very
yeah.
easy. I'm very easily impressed.
Jane said Frozen isn't a Christmas movie either, or even a winter movie. It is literally set in the summer, and a big part of the plot is that everybody was unprepared for the summer freeze. Why is this a Christmas or a winter movie?
Huh.
Another hill I'm willing to die on, and I've said it many times, and people get real mad about it. Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams' character as the dad, horrible father.
Okay.
Horrible father,
Yeah.
should not have had custody of the kids.
Yeah.
I'm dying on that hill. And you will get legit scathing emails how I should be thrown off the air because of my opinion on that.
Yeah.
People get real mad about
How
that one.
nasty he was to Pierce Brosnan's character.
He attempted murder, technically, if you really want to break. He knew he was allergic.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I go on all the time about this.
Okay. And Alexis, hill she's dying on, she said, the parents from Parent Trap are way worse than the parents from Home Alone.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Yeah, you can't keep siblings apart and tell twins they don't have a twin. That's just cold.
Agreed. And then the way that we didn't like it, guys.
Twins deserve that bond.
Okay.
I like going back on these movies and really kind of picking them
Yeah.
apart.
What a douche move.
Yeah. It's not really important, but to you it is. Got an opinion like that? Take it to the KVJ Show Facebook page right now.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, what?
So many people on meth. Ow!
A 67-year-old man in Canada is facing DUI charges after colliding with a vehicle, fleeing the scene, and then stopping in another intersection to eat chicken wings.
You can't do that?
That is busy.
What a day that is, huh?
I mean, I respect the fact that he respects the chicken wing.
Yeah, he does. I get it. You know, where you get up quite an appetite there.
Everything stops down for chicken wings.
Yes, it does. Another story here of a man who told police that he wanted to steal a jet so he could fly to Area 51 to look at aliens. He drove through a few fences at Las Vegas McCarran International Airport in a limo, and they say that he was wearing a clown mask the entire time and told employees, I have an effing bomb and I'm going to blow this place up.
Oh my gosh. A clown driving a limo that claims to have a bomb?
What?
And there's aliens mixed in there?
He's driving
What?
through fences?
He then parked on an aircraft ramp, and that's when police stormed the limo. And apparently before they got to him, he was out there doing donuts.
Oh my.
In the limo. He was arrested for trespassing, dispersing a hoax, substance, and threatening terroristic acts.
Yeah, he may not be mentally sound.
Wow. Okay.
There's something going on there.
There's a 76-year-old woman in St. Pete Beach that vandalized the cars of her ex and his new young 64-year-old girlfriend.
Well, did he cheat on her with this hot piece of 64-year-old new tail?
Well, here's what she wrote. She poured oil on the cars and then wrote things like womanizer, but she spelled it W-O-M-I-N-I-Z-E-R.
She was emotional. She was trying to get through it quick.
Thankfully, slut's easier to spell. She got that one right.
Okay.
So she put that in pink lipstick on their cars. They arrested her for 2 felony charges, but that young 64-year-old trollop that he's running around with, she does not approve of.
Taylor Swift can sing about it in a song, and it's fine. But then when you do it in real life, they
Yeah.
come and arrest you. That ain't fair.
No, you're right. Boy, this is kind of our sexy story of the day. A woman and her male companion somehow broke a sink off the wall at an Irish 31. It's an eatery in Seminole, Florida.
I wonder how that
how
happened.
the sink broke.
Maybe they were washing their hands real hard.
Yes. She was arrested and charged with criminal mischief.
She was arrested. He didn't get arrested?
No, that's the amazing thing. They let him go. She's the one that got in trouble.
Because she was in the men's room.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Maybe that was it. Hottest mugshot you'll see today, though.
Really?
She's good looking?
Wow, that's okay.
I want to check it out, Bird.
Okay. Kevin gives it the seal of approval.
Are you embarrassed?
She's whacked out news hot.
Are you embarrassed if that happens? Your mugshot's all over and it's for that? Or can you get over that?
I think she's over it. Look at her face. How does she feel?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
If that's
I'll
what you
pull it
get
up here for
arrested for, I think you can kind of
Get
turn
over-
that into a win.
You can get over it, I think.
You can get over it. It's not like a DUI.
Yeah.
You banging in the bathroom, I think you can turn that into a win.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it. She looks
You
sassy.
you could go work for a kitchen counter company or some kind of reinforcement for kitchen counter companies and be their pitch woman.
Her mugshot looks kind of like this. Yeah, I did it.
And I'd do it again.
Yeah, kind of. Like,
There it is on KVJ TV.
I'm not ashamed.
Oh, good for her. She is kind of cute.
Okay.
She definitely
Whacked out
has.
news hot.
Yeah, whacked out.
She can get it.
Yeah. There you go.
She does not regret this.
No, she does not. State police out of Erie, Pennsylvania are looking for a man who keeps defecating on the floor of a local Goodwill.
Damn
Oh,
it.
boy.
Well, that's not Goodwill at all.
He's got a calling card.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, exactly, huh? I mean, come on. If you don't have enough to deal with working at Goodwill.
I bet you it's an inside job. Have they checked the employees?
It's a great question. You got to start within and then work out.
But if it's an employee, wouldn't you be the one that have to clean it up?
No, maybe it's a cashier.
And if they don't know who did it, it's kind of like no body, no crime. If they don't know,
They should DNA test it.
if you want to know, you could do that.
Okay.
But now you're spending money. Do they
Yeah.
really want to spend
Does
money?
does Goodwill have a budget for DNA
I
testing?
mean, they're already trying to, they're not charging that much anyway.
The profit margin's not massive.
Right. There's a couple of people that got busted in Tennessee for meth, and it was reportedly hidden inside boxes of frozen lasagna.
We're shocked. Meth in Tennessee?
Yes. Come on, Tennessee. Didn't we have a story about meth at a Waffle House?
Was it still frozen lasagna?
The cook.
Tennessee, you're very quickly jumping in the lead for meth. And I don't think you want to be number one in that category. There's a couple in San Diego that recently filed for divorce, then patched things up and decided to stay together. But during the whole course of the fighting, they ran up $100,000 in attorney fees.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They still got to pay that.
They do.
Dummies.
Oh, I hate that story. It hurts. That story hurts.
That is a tough one. There's a worker at a McDonald's in Georgia that pulled a gun on a customer who wasn't wearing a mask. He also slapped the phone out of her hand.
Oh, my.
A woman left the store and police were looking into the incident. I mean, we're still fighting over this kind of stuff, really?
She didn't wear a mask and the worker was packing heat and pulled it out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Pulled a
aggressive.
gun out. What the heck, man?
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's still apparently a big deal for people, including a woman who's going viral in San Diego.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this 3 times. You're going to play it, aren't you?
Oh, I won't play much of it. But she did one of those things where, she was at a county board meeting and, we'll play audio when people go in there and they get their 2 minutes.
Yes.
She thought she was going to be all clever and she sang a parody of All I Want for Christmas Is You, but it had to do with, her feelings on COVID and lockdowns and all that kind of stuff.
I watched the video. It takes her a minute to kind of set everything up. So everyone's just looking at her and you know a show is about to happen. So there's all this awkward silence going on. What's she about to do?
Yeah, execution's kind of poor.
Yes.
And she had her people there that were, cheering her on as she sang this.
Ivermectin, not just horse paste, and hydroxychloroquine, vitamin C and vitamin D, then the zinc and quercetin. I won't wear a useless mask. I don't need to stay at home. And my
All right, that's just terrible. Come on.
Oof.
Yeah.
Come on. She's the one y'all picked to sing?
My opinion's got nothing to do with about the mask debate about that cliff.
We're just anti-bad singing.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. It just was bad. A parade at the University of Central Missouri featuring 50 people riding mules down a road has set a Guinness World Record.
Wow.
Okay.
How about that?
That's all it takes?
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's some unsexy world records out there as well. You can and it's weird what Guinness decides to do. They didn't. Did you mention that Guinness was not involved with that big old pot brownie those people just made? Guinness said they wouldn't.
Yeah,
they
right. It
wouldn't
was.
do
Yeah.
it.
It was just they did it for their own thing. Yeah, it's not recognized.
Is Guinness anti-pot?
They are. They can't do anything pot. I don't think anything tobacco now, and I don't think anything alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a big stance against tobacco. In fact, I thought this was kind of bold. New Zealand is banning anyone born after the year 2008 from buying tobacco permanently.
Wow.
They're outlawing tobacco. If you already got that monkey on your back, you can ride it out. But after you're dead, the new generation of New Zealanders will not be allowed. It will be illegal to use tobacco.
Dang.
Wow.
Right. How about that stance, huh?
That could never happen in America. People would go crazy.
The South would secede again.
That's where the Civil War happens. Is where you take away people's ciggies.
We waked up Kentucky.
That's where we finally go to war with each
What?
other.
Yeah.
You said what?
Civil War Part 2. Yeah. And finally, China's lunar rover spotted a weird cube-shaped object on the moon. It's still too far away to tell what it is, but they're going to get closer over the next few months, and they say it could be something aliens left there or maybe just a weird cube-shaped boulder, but what is this?
The more I hear people who are in the know talk about this stuff, I start to believe there's some stuff on the moon. Something's going on the moon.
Something's going on the moon.
Yep, or something did go on at the moon, Virginia.
Okay. All right.
Are you still afraid of the moon?
I respect it. It's just when it gets so big, I'm not expecting it. I make a turn down the road. It's like, oh my God.
Too
The
much.
Harvest Moon will make him crap his
Harvest
pants.
Moon's horrifying.
He comes around the corner. There's that low, big, bright moon, and he just craps his
pants. It comes
pants.
out of the ground, and if you don't know it's coming and you make a left turn, and all of a sudden there's a moon coming out of your street, it's a little horrifying.
It's going to hit me. A lot of cool stuff going on this weekend. KVJ is going to be out. You got Jaybird and Dennys tonight at the American German Club from 7 to 9 for their Krampus event that they're doing. It is a German thing, so it makes sense they'd be doing that there. It's a goat-faced demon that is associated with Christmas.
Just my game.
Yes,
I
just
love it.
your game.
Yeah. I think old Peace Train might be drinking with me tonight, too.
Look at this.
It doesn't happen too often. Last time that kid drank, he was
barfing
passed
out front of the Crazy Horse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Barfing up his soul.
Oh, man. Can't wait to see that.
We went to the Subway. He didn't realize that the Subway by my house is right next door to the Crazy Horse. So we're walking up and goes, wait a minute, are we... It's right next to the Crazy. I can't walk over here. I threw up on that wall right there.
I threw up on that Subway.
He just couldn't even make
I
it in
can't
that.
dine here.
He was kind of like putting his head down.
So ashamed.
Shame. And then tomorrow night, Suits is going to be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club from 5:30 to 7:30 for their Mutt Derby finals.
Fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of good festive stuff that is going to be going on this weekend. You've got Vanilla Ice at the Wellington Winterfest at the amphitheater tonight. You can check him out. You got boat parades in Delray and Boynton and Pompano Beach. You've got the Lights for Hope at Okeechobee Park if you want to drive through that in West Palm Beach.
I think Lake Clark Shores, too, this weekend has their boat parade.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
The Holiday Fantasy of Lights at Tradewinds Park and Coconut Creek is something you could do with the family this weekend as well. And then the biggest boat parade in South Florida is going to be happening tomorrow, the Winterfest Boat Parade on the New River in Fort Lauderdale.
It's the big dog.
Yeah, the big dog. Big dog. You've also got Delray Beach having a holiday parade on Atlantic tomorrow. The Santa Cons are going off too in West Palm and in Boca. And then you've got the Wellington Holiday Parade happening on Sunday. So lots of good stuff like that happening. If you want food, Virginia, I know you're psyched about the Palm Beach Food and Wine Festival happening at multiple locations this weekend.
Yeah, it's all over. There are so many events, and a lot of the good ones are already sold out. But there's a few events with still tickets remaining at Palm Beach Wine and Food Fest.
You think anyone will be serving any macaroni and cheese balls? Like deep fried, that kind of food?
There might be, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of savory and a lot of delectable stuff. You can really zone in on what you like, and I guarantee you there's a special party for it.
If you want some donuts, the Salty Donuts doing their pop-up again at the Square in West Palm Beach, Saturday and Sunday, and then they're going to have a permanent store there before too long. So that's going to be set up.
I can't go.
You can't go?
Oh, his Dunkin' affiliation.
I run on Dunkin', Kev. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. We'll eat 'em in
Screw
front
the
of you
salty
then.
donut. No,
Yeah.
we're making a stand right now. We're not going.
Yeah. They're doing a Caribbean Food and Rum Festival at Hollywood's Arts Park at Young Circle on Sunday. If you want to get some good food there, you can go check that out. And then the West Palm Beach Green Market is going off tomorrow. So look at all the stuff we got going on. And the big heavy hitting stuff. Miami Heat tomorrow night against Chicago Bulls at FTX Arena. And then tonight, Old Dominion Country Group playing at Hard Rock Live. Boys to Men at the Fontainebleau. St. John is going to be at Day or Night Club at the Hard Rock. And then Kevin Nealon at the Palm Beach Improv and Lewis Black at the Parker Playhouse.
Out of all those things, I'd want to go to Boys to Men.
That'd be yours?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Then me and Rocco are going to be out on Sunday at the Palm Beach Concourse, that auto show. It's going to be at the old presidential golf course. They fixed that thing up nice.
Yeah.
It is fancy.
That's a whole community. People that love those old vintage cars. You'll get people out there for that.
Rocco loves that stuff.
Yeah, it's called Banyan Key Resort and Golf Club.
It's fancy looking.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a great job with it. So lots of good stuff. If you miss anything, and there are more things going on, you can go to kvjshow.com. We'll have that all posted up there for you, or you can get it on our email blast that we do for you every single week. Go to kvjshow.com and you can sign up for it right there as well. And then tomorrow morning, we still have our KVJ Volunteer Army event that you can sign up for at kvjshow.com. Love getting the KVJ Volunteer Army together, a team of community warriors making South Florida a better place to live. And tomorrow morning at 8:30, we're going to be planting 97 trees at Boynton Lakes Park in Boynton Beach with community greening. Matt and Mark are in studio with us right now.
KVJ Show.
Yeah! What's up?
I love it.
What is up?
We're going to talk about trees.
Yeah, we are. We got
pros.
Mark and Matt in here from Community Greening. We had done a KVJ volunteer event with them years ago Then we had a pandemic, and now we're going to be able to do some KVJ Volunteer Army events again. And I want to let everybody know about the event we have set up. We had done this in Delray last time. This time it's going to be in Boynton Beach at Boynton Lakes Park. It's going to be Saturday, December 11th. We start at 8:30 a.m. We just want a couple hours of your time. You guys have a really ambitious quest I saw here. I love this. Your goal is to plant 45,000 trees in Boynton by 2035.
Right.
Okay. So it's a long, so we're not going to have to do this just on that Saturday.
This all on us?
Because I'm ready to tackle this on Saturday. I think we can do it.
You think you can do 45,000?
Yeah, I do.
In 2 hours, 3 hours?
Based on what you did last time, I really think you can get close.
Okay.
You guys zipped through 100 in less than an hour. So.
We did. We had a really good crew that kind of went through it. What you guys do, just to let people know, what does community greening do? You're doing this for Boynton, but I know last time we were with you, you were in Delray Beach. So what communities do you impact? How many trees do you typically do in a year?
I mean, community greening is really an urban forestry nonprofit. And what that means is it's a group of, a collective effort to plant trees in the community for all the benefits they have.
Yep.
And so South Florida is actually losing a lot of trees. You
Really?
can kind of imagine either to storms or development, disease. And so Matt and I got together 5 years ago and we were like, we want to do something about this. There's a lot of people that care about our community, they care about the environment, and trees are one way that really improves our way of life.
So many kids were out there. People are bringing their kids, and that's what a great project to bring your whole family. We don't have any limit on this. You can bring the whole family out.
Last time there was a lot of really good people, and it was funny.
Sweet.
I even saw one couple looking for each other. They had a blind date, and they were out there. Have you seen this one person? I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking about.
That's smart, though.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's really what a great way to start off a relationship.
Yeah, planting trees. I mean, come on.
That's fun.
It's easy to do. If you want to get involved, go to our website, kvjshow.com. It is going to be Saturday, December 11th. We start at 8:30 a.m. It will be done by noon, but it's one of those things, if you got to bounce earlier, you're big, you can't leave. You come on in, you can do what you can. We're going to try to plant at least 97 trees, I guess, is the goal that we've been given.
We can do this.
I mean, they have. Yeah, so we're going to all do that.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, Mark and Matt, love working with you guys. I'm glad we can do it again. Community greening. Again, the website people can check out.
Communitygreening.org.
Very cool. Thank you guys very much. Who doesn't love singing great holiday classics? That's what we got for you here with a holiday edition of the Song Association game.
I love this game.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You know I love me. Danny will play this tonight.
You will?
Yeah, we will.
Is this what you guys are going to do together?
With no pants on. They chase each other around the living room.
And tickle.
Jingle balls.
Yeah.
Bring tickling back.
Yeah. Okay, so I name a Christmassy type of word, and you're only going to get credit if you turn it into a Christmas classic.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
It's tough, man.
Look layered.
Yep. Oh, it is layered. Okay.
Real.
Keep in mind, it's got to be a Christmas classic to get credit here, and you have to start singing the song within 3 seconds. Okay, we got Virginia, Jaybird, and Dennys all ready to compete. Virginia, you started off, and your word is tree.
Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Okay.
Right at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
Christmas tree.
Oof.
Gosh.
That was close.
Sorry.
Gosh, all right, Bird, focus.
Okay, all right. Bird, it is you next. Song Association game. Your word is Christmas.
Christmas is here. What?
Oh,
What?
Oh, no.
it's so hard.
What
Oh,
happened
he
to-
whiffed.
I mean, dude.
Oh, he whiffed.
There's so many Christmas.
Rocking
easy as
around the Christmas tree.
Have yourself a
Oh,
merry little
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he blew Christmas?
Oh, rats.
Yeah.
You blew Christmas.
I blew Christmas.
I think you should go home.
Okay, Bird, no point on that round. Wow.
He got Christmas.
Kevin had done broke my brain, too.
Oh, man. I didn't know that was going to be such a challenge.
I thought it'd be a softball.
Yeah. This is supposed to be the easy round, Virginia.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right, Dennys, over to you. Let's see how you do here. Your first word is Santa.
I saw my mommy kissing Santa Claus. Is that
Okay.
something?
Yeah. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Yep.
Someone's got honey in their voice.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. Okay, Dennys is going to get a point for that. Okay, round 2, Virginia. Your second word in the Christmas edition of the Song Association game is wonderful.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah. Okay, perfect so far.
Everybody's just waiting to see how Bird's gonna blow this one.
I never do good at holiday music.
Okay, Bird, your next word is baby.
Baby Jesus and the manger that he sat. What's that? What's that? Bethlehem.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Santa baby.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Wow, it's 2 whiffs.
And then what about Nazareth and the baby Jesus?
You can't just keep saying things. Nazareth.
Christmas keywords.
Wise men.
He's just saying Christmas keywords.
Stars at Christmas time.
Okay, Dennys, your word is step.
Step by step.
Ooh, baby, I'm gonna get to you.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Step into Christmas. Step into
that's so
Christmas.
hard. They're getting harder.
You know the Elton John?
I mean, now, yeah. I mean, that's so hard.
Ooh.
It's tough.
Difficulty level 10.
I thought I was gonna get tinsel.
I'm so afraid of round 3.
Yeah. Okay, Virginia, your word is night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
That's all we know.
Round young virgin, isn't that how
It
it
starts
goes?
falling apart after
Starts
that.
to feel
Round young
weird to
virgin.
sing. I'm not singing about a round young virgin.
No.
It makes me feel weird.
Yeah. Round young virgin.
Okay, Bird, your word is cold.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I really can't stay.
I had to throw you wide. You had to walk away with a point. That's my Christmas present to you.
Thank you.
And Dennys, how about rockin'?
Rocking around to the Christmas tree.
Happy holiday.
Get you guys back in it here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Show mercy.
Trying to keep it competitive because Virginia's running away with it. She's got 3. Dennys has 2. Bird has 1.
It ain't over yet, though.
It's not over yet. This is a tough final round here. Okay. The Christmas edition of the Song Association game. Okay, Virginia, your word is 3.
We 3 kings of Orient are.
Bearing gifts we traveled so far.
Give me the gold all day. You can keep that frankincense and myrrh. It's BS.
It's Virginia for you, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Gold, 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 baby.
All right.
Nazareth. He's still trying to make a song happen out of Nazareth.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Jaybird, your next word is blue.
Blue bells, silver bells, and blue bells in my heart. I got nothing. I'm terrible at holiday music. Don't particularly care for it.
Wow.
I don't like Christmas either.
You missed 3 out of 4.
It wasn't a good round.
I'll have a blue Christmas.
Oh, I should like that 'cause that's
without you.
Real sad.
It's depressing.
I should
Yeah.
love that
Yes.
Should be just your jam. All right, here we go. Dennys, your final word is grandma.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Coming home from our house Christmas Eve.
You can say there's no such thing as Santa.
But as for me. Okay.
We do believe.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. Oh, yeah, the Winterfest Boat Parade is going off tomorrow. Mario Lopez is going to be the Grand Marshal this year as it cruises down the New River in Fort Lauderdale.
$5 for anybody that pushes him in. Just saying.
She's a Slater hater.
Yeah, she is.
a cool, crisp 5 spot for you.
Not a fan, obviously, of this year's Grand Marshal. There have been some Grand Marshals that you probably would have liked. Do you remember what year Kim Kardashian was a Grand Marshal?
Ooh, she was?
Yeah.
014.
014's your guess? Is 09.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Let's see if I can nail here.
Okay. Donald Trump, what year?
He was 014, Apprentice Time.
014? 2001.
All right.
Tracy Morgan.
He was absolutely 2012.
You're actually close on that, 2013.
Oh.
Okay.
Like half a point.
Shaquille O'Neal was Grand Marshal what year?
He was 08.
08?
Yep.
04, right after the Heat won the NBA championship.
I haven't got anyone, not one right.
You came close on one.
You came close on one.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Brooke Burke, Dancing with the Stars.
Birksey came right around when it was hitting hard. 014.
2010. Yeah, okay.
Birksey.
Not a solid round. The first Winterfest Boat Parade Grand Marshal, famous meteorologist, daytime TV.
Bird.
Yeah.
Willard Scott.
Bam!
Wow.
You got it. First ever Winterfest Boat Parade Grand Marshal in 1984 was Willard Scott.
He was big time back in the day, man.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was a celebrity.
Remember, he'd always do that old birthday with Schmuckers?
Yes.
There's all these blue hairs over 100. And I guess they'd send him jelly.
I love it.
Yeah, that was his thing. And back in 1984, when he was the Grand Marshal, they did along with it a Winterfest beach ball. Huge thing. 100,000 people showed up in Fort Lauderdale to see a concert by a Grammy Award winner. Have you ever heard of Spyro Gyra?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yes. That's who played the first Winterfest beach ball.
What did they sing?
I have no idea.
I remember that name. Maybe
Yeah.
I know that name because it happened down here.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, that was a big to-do.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it was on national TV. They had Bob Hope, I think, hosted it in 1987. It was actually a national show that they put on.
Why do I know Spyro Gyra?
I know him as being a jazz group.
Right, that's what I thought. I thought they were.
But maybe there's more than one Spyro Gyra. If you Google it, there's like a rock band.
They're an American jazz fusion band that was formed in Buffalo. Yeah, you're thinking of the right band.
Okay. So there you go.
Look at
It's
this.
a little history of the Winterfest Boat Parade.
I have to go down a Spyro Gyra run tonight.
I think I do too.
Okay. Let me know what you guys find on Monday.
Okay, I actually will do it during commercial break, and I'll be able to tell.
Okay, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
Were we all idiots for showing up in mass in 1984 to see Spyro Gyra? Or were we right on?
Well, they were together from 70. They started in 74, so 84. They had been cooking by that point.
Yeah, they were in
Something
their
tells
peak.
me that you would like this. This is like
Okay.
your kind of groove.
I'm doing it right now.
It combines jazz, R&B, funk, and pop.
Okay.
I think I like Spyro Gyra
There's a
too.
greatest hits. I'm delving into that during commercial break.
Okay. Sarah said that, yeah, I think they did the theme song to Luke and Laura on General Hospital.
I love that song.
Okay. So now you know.
Huh.
That was it.
Turns out we're big Spyro Gyra fans.
Who would have known?
That's awesome.
Who would have known? Should you ever buy a bounce house? Is that a good investment?
Ooh, I like the way you're thinking.
And it's the Cadillac style of bounce houses. It's a fancy bounce house.
How did this bounce house fall in your lap?
Someone reached out to me. I must have talked about bounce houses in a podcast or a show we've done back in the day, and they said, "Bird, it's a $4,000 bounce. It's big time. They want to sell it to me for half,
Yeah.
and it's pretty damn big."
Yeah, no, it is very impressive here. If you want to see a photo of it, that is it on KVJ TV.
It's an obstacle course type of thing.
But that is the manufacturer's photo. You need a photo of the actual one you're going to buy. If it's used, you need to know how used it is because that's what they do.
Yeah,
they resell these after they get
There's
ready.
I only sent Kevin one. There's a ton of photos. They barely used it. I've seen the real thing. That is a factory photo. They wanted to show me what it really went for.
Okay, now it's got two different tunnels. Looks like you'd have kids kind of racing each other. It looks like maybe it goes up one of those inflatable hills and down the other.
I mean, it is.
It's an obstacle course.
It's an obstacle
Yeah, that's
course.
really what it is. It's called the Backyard Obstacle Challenge. Original retail price $4,700. They have it slashed down to just $4,000. And Jaybird, you got an even better deal, I guess, for this.
They're
thing.
saying $2,000. That's a lot of money.
Where would you put it?
The backyard.
How long is it?
I think it would just fit. It'd be.
Did you measure?
Roughly.
Oh God, you need to measure
Roughly.
But
I'm telling you, it will fit.
It'll fit in my yard.
That will fit in my yard. I'm telling you.
All right.
Now, the couple things to just talk here. This is just my own thoughts on this, because I know one time you've got an inflatable that had a slide, and you put that right so you were sliding down into your pool.
And it was awesome.
It was awesome. The thing that was great about it, though, and I know here in South Florida, one, you have storms. Things get really yucky in the summertime. And with a bounce house like that, I imagine that if you kept it inflated, it would get funk on it really badly and really fast.
Yeah, no, you can't keep it inflated. You got to dry it and store it when you're not using it.
And I would think that would be cumbersome. Yeah, that's where
You can't store it wet.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to dry it.
That's why we're talking about it.
You
That
can't leave
alone,
it up. Yeah.
That alone right there.
I would lean no. I think you'd be better off, especially for the cost of $2,000, if you broke that into just renting one whenever you needed it. So somebody comes and sets it up and then gets it the heck out of there. I don't see this being something, it's Tuesday afternoon, you're like, yay, bounce house again.
Look how fun that thing looks, though.
It does look fun for a party where you don't have any strings attached and it's not a headache.
May I pitch a concept, Mr. Bird?
There's nothing I can do about that anyway. You're going to pitch it anyway. So go.
You buy the obstacle course. I'll clean it, dry it, and store it, and then come set it up whenever you want to use it at your house.
Okay.
But since I'm cleaning it and storing it at my house, I can also use it at my house.
Yeah, that's
You're
a lot.
basically buying Virginia a bounce house that she'll let you borrow.
And she's also going to be at my house more, it sounds like. Yeah, okay, I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
done. That alone. All right, cool. Thanks, Ted.
good enough reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there you
why I
go.
bring this. I like to work it out. I like to talk it out loud, bounce it off each other.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put up a poll just to see what people think. Should Jaybird buy this bounce house for $2,000? Yes or no?
I think I can get it down lower, too.
Yeah, let me help you with the negotiation.
I think I could get it down lower.
Mm-hmm. Panchita bringing up the point that bounce houses frequently get holes in them.
That's okay. They can be patched.
Okay.
I know how to do it.
Wow. Here's my friend Positive Patty over
I've got
here.
a giant inflatable swan that Magnolia used to pull me on behind her jet ski.
Okay.
And that thing got some tears, and we learned how to patch.
Okay.
I'm just saying, the fun moments we could have with this thing. We have a KVJ obstacle course.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
Does it empty like where you can jump like into the pool at the end of it? Because that'd be cool.
We can make it like that. We can do whatever we want, Virginia. The
That's
idea
right.
is, they're just endless.
We're grown-ups. We can do whatever we want.
That's what whatever we want to do. We can buy bounce houses.
Right now, 68% of the people in the KVJ TV chat are saying that you should not get the bounce house. 68%. 32% said yes, you should.
And those 32%ers are the ones I like to get down with.
They're invited to the party.
They are. Those are the ones that it's crazy enough to do it. I love it.
Okay. All right, we got an After the Show podcast coming up. Our good friends from Due South are going to be in, so can't wait to see them. They're, I guess, closing down the brewery. I'm hopefully going to find out some news today about what the future of Due South is. That delicious caramel cream ale.
Damn. Somebody get Kevin some tissues.
I know. It could be a wheat fest on the After the Show podcast. Jaybird, would you wrap us up with some positivity today?
Change is hard. I think we all can agree with that.
Oh, yes.
But perhaps resisting change, maybe it's harder. Just something to ponder. Something to ponder. Okay, Kevin, get me off the microphone.
Too much? Too long?
Way too long.
Okay.
Way too long.
Way too
The
much.
KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.